74. Nice job, everybody giving him room to save it.
All right, race fans. You got Next Gen Broadcasting bringing it to you live, Pismo Beach, California. Here we go again. I'm Chris Paul Hamus, and I'm going to be your race host for tonight. All this brought to you by Blaze Pizza and Marriott Hotels, and we live on YouTube, folks. And we're going to be getting it done tonight, and we're at Kansas, folks. Oh no. Big Bad Kansas going to be throwing us the outside liner, I think. So we got Front Row Esports in their quest for the championship belt here. And we're talking the championship belt here, folks. This is what these drivers are working extremely hard to get. And, man, we're in race number 12 here. So it is clocking down here. I think we're about almost halfway, if not halfway, through this season. So the pressure is on. And it's going to be on even more when it comes to this Kansas now, folks. We're talking outside go fast like no one's business, and a fraction of a mistake and you're going to end up into that wall. And to bring us a little bit further into the race here, let's go over the race details with Tom Freitas. Tom, you got a copy?
I got a copy, brother.
All right, there you are, my man. Okay, so bring us into this race here tonight. We got tonight's format. What are we looking at when it comes to the race in general, the track? Mile and a half or right, 15 degrees, in all corners.
Yep, so we got, a mile and a half here at Kansas. Pretty smooth track as far as that goes, which is really nice. Get a little break from the old bumpy Darlington we were at last week. But again, this is a high line track.
Okay.
You're going to look for drivers keeping it, a foot off the wall. It's going to be fast here. You can run that bottom line if need be to make passes. It's all, but again, running that bottom line is going to hurt that right front more. You got to take care of your tires. Now, these drivers got 145 laps tonight. They have a 75% fuel, so you're looking at a fuel window about 50 to 55 laps on a tank of Sunoco race fuel tonight.
Okay.
They also do have one spare car in the hauler, if need be. Right. If they need to, they can bring out that backup car and get back out there and continue to, hunt down that W tonight. We have a smaller field tonight, only about 24 drivers tonight.
Ooh.
So it should make us for some really good racing. I'm looking forward to it. It should be a lot of fun. And so we got about a minute here till we kick off qualifying.
All right. Now, before we kick off qualifying and whatnot here, Tom, tell us about the track real quick, about the tire, about temperature-wise, as we're going to be transitioning into a little bit later on in the afternoon, early evening. What's that going to do to those cars out there, bud, when it comes to the heat and the track in general?
So as the track cools down with the setup that we're running, the cars are going to tighten up a little bit. When we started practice this evening, track temp was 108 degrees. It is down to 92 degrees.
Ooh.
You figure by the end of the race, that track temp is probably going to be down to somewhere in the 80s. So look forward to be pretty fast then, especially at night. So I'm looking forward to, as the track cools down, should be even better.
So we're gonna be looking for the track temperatures to go down and the speeds to be picking up, as well as you can see some blistering fast laps toward the end of this race. So it looks like business it's gonna style up to business. Business is always picking up toward the end, and I believe it's gonna really add to that, adding grip level and everything else to make those challenging dive bomber slide job passes we're about ready to get ourselves into.
Exactly. You're 100% right, Chris.
Man, ran a little bit with this car, and it has a lot to offer. I do believe it's gonna be able to put on quite the show here. So let us know when you're gonna be going into qualifying there, bud. I'd like to take a real quick gander and watch you run.
Yeah, I'm sitting in the car right now on pit road, actually.
Roger that. Let me go ahead and bring you on up, my man. Since
all right.
we're gonna put a little more pressure on you during qualifying. How's that sound?
Whenever you put me in qualifying, I always make a mistake. You know this, right?
Okay. All right. Well, who knows? There's got to be a chance for us to get something done here, and I think we're about ready to do it with Tom. Tom, it's going to be giving us a lap around the track. And, yeah, we're going to see the line right off firsthand. Go ahead, Tom, fire this joker up, and let's see what you got today, buddy.
All right.
You got Tom on your bottom left, and I'll be riding shotgun. All right. Bring this thing up to speed here, and same thing with the sound.
Thank you. Not definitely slower than what I wanted.
That's all right, though. That's all right. You kept it going in the right direction, and that's what it's all about, my man.
Yeah, more on that, yes.
Yep. All right. Yeah. So, folks, like I said, Tom's kind of cranking her back a little bit right now. Let's get ready to go into this race. There we go. All right, folks. So remember, tonight we got ourselves a little bit of a long race at 145 laps. So we got stage break at lap 30 and at lap 70. So it's going to be, of course, crucial to keep your car up there. Track position is key tonight, folks. It really is. Of course, in keeping that car off the wall. I mean, any kind of touch to these cars due to the damage package that they have on them, it's going to really will and slow the car up. It's going to change its dynamics, the way it's going to be entering and rotating through the center. So, it being that close up to the wall, you really got to get it done. What do you got there, Tom?
100%. I mean,
okay.
Again, like Chris was just saying, run on the wall. Drivers got to be laser focused tonight. One little mental mistake, you're in the wall. That's going to, ruin your chances of you're going to lose significant time on track. So it's not going to be good. So avoid that wall at all costs.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely. I mean, but again, so there's your style of attrition. But then it's going to be the style of how you're going to make passes out there. Are you making the easy way or the hard way? That dive bob, slide job thing, that's the hard way. Easy way. What's the easy way there, bud?
And look for a lot of two tires tonight on pit road.
That's the easy way.
Left sides, don't make a huge difference here. Look for a lot of right side, just 2 tire changes. Drivers being real fast on and off pit road, nailing them entries and exits. And, that's going to be how you're going to gain spots tonight.
That's the easy way right there, folks, to gain them spots, too. Let your crew do the work, and then you just keep her pointed the right direction and keep her fast out there on track. And again,
exactly.
We should be getting ready to drop the hammer on this guy right there.
We are gridding right now.
Oh, roger. All of that, folks. Okay, folks, let's go ahead and bring us into this thing and see what we got going on. Oh, so stoked for Kansas. It's a really fun track. I love the outside runs and whatnot. So, all right, folks, let's go ahead. We're going to bring up our stuff here in just a moment. Bear with us. Okay, here we go. Let's get this grid up and Adam here. Let's see who qualified where. Especially our man Thompson, he put it down there on par here. All right. Uh-oh. To yet no surprise, Big Johnson, Steven Johnson up on pole. sitting there in that P1 in that one car, mirroring his efforts tonight. We've got Shane Abbey. That guy's been on fire. We got Shane Abbey in that second position in the 84. We got Mike Elio in the 74. He's in that third position. Roddy Morrison in the 69, busted it down in the fourth position. Fifth position is going to be John Burgess in the 59. He's in that top 5 or fifth position. Sixth position, Stephen Estrom in the number 5. Lewis Lockshine, the 1, 2, 4 in that 7th position. Tanner Marr in the 4. 5 Kings Motorsports. You got him going on the 8th position. 9th is going to be our man, Chad Stearns. Chad Stearns in that 4-1-1. Going to try to give us info down track on that 9th position. 10th is going to be Carl Lyncham in that 83. Nicholas Casey in the 86 is going to be getting it done in the 11th position. 12th position is going to belong to Michael Wood in the 99. Dale Butler silence out the 64 in that 13th position. Thomas Frieden going to get it done in the 32. In the 14th position, Charles Griffin in that 002. In the 15th position, Scotty Stevens, the 02. In that 16th position, Tommy Miller in the 17th position, along with that 06, along with the 18th position of Noel Holmberg in that 45. Dropping it down to the bottom of our field here, folks. All right, so we're looking at Michael Dow in the 19. He's in 19th position in that 12 car. J.R. Scrumber in the 96. He's in 20th position. Derek Quinn in the 11th. 21st position. Joshua Drain in the 97. He's going to be getting it towards back-to-back. 22nd position. And Bad Fast Marley in that 2, rounding out our field. All right, folks, so here we go. I think it's almost time to get her done. All right, folks, remember, let's get you tuning in. This is Next Gen Broadcasting. We got Front Row Esports live on deck tonight in Kansas, race number 12, all brought to you by Blaze Pizza and Marriott Resort. We got ourselves 105 fastings coming up here. 30 lap is going to be that stage 1. Stage 2 is going to be it's that lap 70, so a lot of action in between these things. Let's see what's going to happen here. All right, we get ready to drop the hammers here, I think, as things are shaping up here. All right, here we go, folks. It's almost green time.
Green.
And green. Drop the hammer. We are gone, folks. All right, Kansas, up at it here, folks. Lap number 1, and we got Steve Johnson leading the way here. We have Mike and Shane going side to side. We got a caution right off the bat. We got somebody up in the wall. I'm thinking it's going to be the 124, possibly, of Lewis Lockshine. Yes, it is a 124 around from what I'm seeing here. And let's see if we can get a hold of that tattletale button right off the bat. Didn't even finish one lap, and we already have damaged cars and whatnots out here. See Lewis Lockshine, the 124. Yellow flag is out. So let's see if we can spot her down. Not a good sign, but the beginning of the race jitters. Here, let's see what happens. 124 on the bottom. He's slow. Look for that car to might step out. Oh no, that wasn't him. So he checked up. We had somebody up a little bit further checking up, and then that. All right, let's see if I can dial this one in just a little bit more here. Negative. All right, so we're on an early caution here. We got some cars stepping out, and yeah, we're trying to. Here we go. Hopefully, that's not going to be the telltale of tonight's race, but impatience, is what we're going to be looking for here. So we got those guys coming in, getting those. They're already going to have to use that car in the hauler, so they're going to need to be super careful throughout the rest of tonight's race if they plan on making it. But we'll find out. You can see, it's way early in the race for anything like that to be happening. So, I'm curious to see, this is just a telltale of events, or just, again, a one-off. Now we're going to be able to go green and throw hammer downs. All right, so we still have leading the way here Johnson, Abby, Elalio, and then Esham in the fifth position. Barr moving it up a little bit in that fifth position. All right. So hopefully we're going to get up to some green flag run-ins. Send it off to a little bit of a delayed start here early. Caution, first lap, throwing it down. Pace the lights are still on the pace car, so we're going to go one to go here, folks. We'll be back. We'll take a quick break. Hear it from our sponsor on the full sender.
Okay, we're going to keep this quick.
Because at Blaze Pizza,
artisanal quality at crazy fast speed is what we're all about.
Fresh dough made from scratch daily.
Walk the line and choose any toppings you'd like.
It's all one price.
Then it's just 180 seconds in our blazing hot oven
For fast fire perfection.
That's Blaze Pizza. Sound good?
Then come check us out and build your own pizza at Blaze Pizza.
Alright, welcome back, folks. Next year broadcast and bringing it to you as we got from ROW Esports race number 12 at Kansas. Up and at 'em. Quick caution, first lap. We had some contact, whatnot, someone getting a little loose. We can see the 124 involved in this one, but we missed exactly where it went down from there. But so we have a few cars already taking that car in the hall there, so we're going to have to see some strategies come out of those guys if they plan on making it to the end. We have lights out on the pace car right now. We have the one on the bottom here, Steven Johnson, leading the way. Going to look for that awesome jump in the beginning here, try to stall it out. 84 of Shane Abbey in that second position, so let's see how he's going to veer off when it comes to starting on the outside. So that's really good news right there. It's a 74. He's going to have to try to rush to get in position. 5's going to be there in 4. So again, we have some fast hot rods up here in front, and we're looking to start this thing off one more time, folks. Here we go. All right, let's see if we can keep this thing green for a little bit more than a lap or so. Here we go.
Green
folks.
flag, green flag.
All kinds, and we gone. Okay, big jump by our leader, and we're looking at a little bit further back in the pack. 59 and the 64 of Gale looking on the outside right now. He's finding himself up in the top 6. Great run coming up on the front of the 4 car of Tanner Barr. Tanner Barr trying to hold her strong there on the outside. 59 John's working the bottom, getting that slide jump coming up, and nailing it in the top 5. Go back a little bit further here between Thomas Freitas here on the bottom, and we have the 002 of Charles.
Caution, yellow flag.
Wow. Okay, caution back out one more time, folks. Looks like we got some incidents happening on the track again. All right, let's see what my telltale button's going to be able to tell us. As again under our caution and yellow flag. So nothing is coming into play at the moment here on my telltale button. We'll see what this yellow flag has to tell us. Not much, actually. Negative. So we are under caution here, folks, as we are waiting for our tattletale to get caught up with us here and let us know what happened out there on this track. So, yeah, again, caution back out one more time. At this pace, these guys aren't going to have to worry about tire wear. You know, a couple laps and this and that, but man, let's hopefully these guys can square it up and get it together, because not looking pretty at the moment here. And we see, it looks like Ronnie, possible damage right there. Yeah, we're looking at this.
So that wreck, hi y'all.
Hey bud, how you doing?
No, I'm doing all right. So that wreck was a driver. It was the number 12 car, Michael Dow. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm not sure if he lost power or something, but he just slowed way up there in the center of the corner and kind of caused a chain reaction.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking for the telltale buttons there on that one, but we got nothing up quite yet. I'm still taking a sweet time. So Michael Dow looks like the 12 car, giving us the incidences there on that one, and we see him still up on track. So yeah. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of cars didn't get much damage. Just sounded like everybody got woe and swowed there and was able to avoid any incident, but which was good.
Oh, back into caution one more time, and so we're gonna see what we can get done. What do you think? Where do you think there, Tom?
I mean, I'm gonna get some green flag laps in. You know, car feels good. You know, surrounded by a lot of good drivers that I know how they race. So
yeah,
I'm you know, definitely excited for that. Look for some good hard racing here up front. It should be fun once we get going here.
Yeah, that's it. But there's the key words right there. Getting going is turned out to be a little bit of a feat when it comes down front row tonight. Oh,
yeah, we got some drivers struggling. I've been relaying to these guys, patience, give each other room. Let's get some green flag run-ins. So as we are going one to go here, so we're going to double up and get ready to go.
All right, go get some, Tom. Make sure you get on those boys and tell them what's up, man. Let's see, put on a show, because right now you're boring our fans.
10-4 on that, brother.
Roger that,
it's nothing worse than being a driver and running around under pacing, trust me.
Well, nothing worse than being a broadcaster sitting in here not broadcasting and racing, so.
That's very true.
You know?
Very true.
I agree. I feel your pain, brother. I feel your pain. So if you can relay our pains back over to the field, maybe we might be able to go green and see some good racing down here.
10-4 on that.
Roger that, buddy. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
All right, here we go, folks. So lights are out in the pace car. We're going to go try this thing again. All right. And hopefully we got some drivers minding their P's and Q's and all that stuff. But, all right, lights are out. Let's see if the drivers are home. As we're going to go to our Barney cam here. Oh, Barney with the flag. That's a big green flag there, bud. You can keep it up. All right, here we go. Green. And we go. Still got the field with us. That's good news. That's good news. All right, so we're up and at them again. Let's drop a little bit more to the back and middle of the pack to see if we can collect up on some of this calamity that may be happening throughout the track. So, okay, we got a stack of car right here, folks. Oh no! Here we go. 96, 1, 2, 24, the 06 Chummy. There's lock turn right there. On and Chad Stearns. Way low, 02 is Scotty Stevens high on the outside, already setting up in that group in 96. Still going on the bottom here, trying to get that thing to bite, and the 86 looks like he's going to prevail there on that outside line. As we're looking at a battle right now for that 14, 15 position. And these guys are hot stuff back here right now at the moment. We got side by side, we got the 96 JR on the bottom of the 124. Slotcher in that preferred outside line. See if he can spool that thing up and get her done. And we're looking at the 96 and 124 battle. We see the 96 kind of blowing it up through the center right there. Lost the stick and the horsepower. And now he's going to drift up just a little bit. trying to jump back up the line, jump on that go fast. Ooh, and speaking of go fast, woo, slide job! Stuff like that. 84, Shane Abbey to the lead. Still takes it away from Big Johnson. Now Big Johnson going to have to worry about that dirty air. It really seemed to affect him. The 74! 74, he loose. He saved it. All kinds of good save right there. That's awesome. Good job for 74. The battle continues up front here, folks. The one of Steven Johnson going to take this thing back, trying to get that slide job. Reverse slide job here on the one of the 84. One goes up. Clears up. Not quite. 84 still going to run this thing high to the outside. Going to drive across the line. Dive this thing into one here. 84 going to play a little peekaboo in the rearview mirror of the one car. One car up high. 84 down low. Shane Abbey again putting on that show, and we got more of it coming at a battle for the third and fourth positions. The 74 backing up, 59 making his drive and charge forward, bringing along some company with the 5 of Mike. Going back up forward again, we got the battle has subsided. We're going to drift back a little bit more and see if we can find some more of that go fast stuff. It's kind of simmering down and simmering out now. Here until we get back a little bit further. We got the 32 of Tom on the outside of Nicholas Case. The Case is on the bottom here. Going to try that. He got a great power movement there. Dive to the bottom. Going to have all kinds of trajectory and momentum coming out. He's going to snag that thing and move himself up to that 13 position. We got the single cars just moving toward back and back. Down Noel. Ronnie Morrison. Ronnie coming out right now. He was going in. Sorry. So he is suffering still. Damages that he incurred on that previous caution. All right, our leaders right now, Steven Johnson. He's putting it down right now as he got himself some heat there. A great battle happening between the 84 Shane Abbey and the one subsided just a little bit. As you see, the 84 Shane Abbey now better about run, get back up on his bumper a little bit. Now you gotta really have to feel that car a little differently on his entries and exits when he comes to getting to the back of that one. But who's gonna upset that car? Not gonna have the kind of downforce he needs, especially to the center, being pushed down on that front of that car, and enabling him to turn. We got John in that third position. And I guess National Tennessee man. All right, so holding it down to that third, fourth position. Steven Escher, right. 74 position. Carlin showing the 6th position, coming in the 7th position. Nice standing car in the 8th, and then we're going to low and slow it up as we see Lewis Lockshine in the 1-2 boat. Trying to get something down on the bottom. He is. He's getting a good fight, good beat, but he's sliding up. Now he's going to stall and blow up. Will he's lose himself a few places right here? It does look as so. He's trying his darndest right now on that bottom to mid line. Trying to get that thing to rotate through, plant that power. Will he have a forward front of 99 and black and wood? Oh, damn. Now this is getting in. Right now. In the 95. Oh, contact to the wall! Load up! Oh, easy! Woo! That was close, folks. Great job done right there by that Michael Wood, slowing up and not running that driver. That rotation right there, that's a little to fight another day. Down low on the bottom. Still a great battle right here for that 10th position as we see. Riding shotgun looking back. Heck yeah, great job. Great run there. Let's get a little bit further up forward now as that's simmering down. This has still kind of remained the same. Shane having right there on his bumper. But well, let's back up. As we talk about this, you see as he got up behind the bumper there, and you see how that 84 just kind of shot out to the wall. He didn't have any of that downforce that he needed right there, coming off. So that's going to make these passes very difficult as these guys get to the back bumpers. We've got Mike and Steven right here. The 5 taking over now from the 4 moving him up to that fourth position, dropping Mike back to the fifth position. Now Carl's starting to lick his chops here as he's looking to get inside that top 5. Carl's starting to kind of narrow down and get in the back of get in the draft of the 74. See if he can run him down. Joey Miller, he's on a mission as well, and Lewis cleared all of that earlier, and we're going to turn back to our top 10 position, which is Michael Wood. So battle sealed. Now it's falling off even more as we see Abby dropping back just a little bit here. I mean, maybe saving some tires, strategy. I'm thinking as much. Again, we get about 50-55 laps, on the tank, so they're not going to have to worry about any of that. We are coming up to the end of stage 1 here, just a few laps. A little more laps remaining in stage 1. Guys a chance to regroup. Oh, here we go. 4-car already advancing some positions. He wants to get an early jump on this pit strategy and whatnot. We got the 4 underneath the 74 of Mike. So Mike actually backed himself up considerably. He must have gotten a wall or whatnot because he was just running up into that 5th position. So now, whoa, okay, we got a good battle happening right here between the Steve Esham and the Lindstrom. 5 jumping to the bottom, 83 going to the top. 5's trying to shake him off, but 83 had himself back run coming down the backstretch. He'll do it then to the outside of the field. Come on! Right on board. Outside. Get into that 4th position battle right now. See, you're right there in that 5-car on the bottom. Now he's going to get that run. Gets cleared, passes him. Now he's going to jump up from behind and see if he can't get that run back up line. Don't up, buddy. Keep it up, keep it up. All right, so we're seeing the skill. Oh, here we go, a mess of things. If we come back a little bit further in the field. Woo, 02, oh no! The double 02 of Griffin loose and low in that 15th position. As you see him just holding on to it right there, but let's get a little bit more forward of this. This is the 12th and the 11th positions. You have Kale on the bottom. Trying to get past the 70, trying to get back was up there in that top 5er, and now has the danger of, he's outside the top 10 now and still falling. So he's trying to hold it tough on the outside line, keep that to 64 at bay. But Cale Butler's being pretty relentless here as he's striving to move himself forward, and he's bringing some company along with him for 1-1 Chad Stearns. He's trying to figure out his way around to get through all of this. These guys are going to go side by each, and here we go for our last lap into stage 1 here, folks. Oh, Abby's cut it down all kinds here. This is the last lap, stage 1. Here we go. Johnson has it, but not by much. What's going to happen here?
The yellow flag is out.
All right, into stage 1, folks. Johnson's going to go ahead and take it. Okay, so we had a couple quick cautions in the beginning, but actually things really fanned themselves out here, and we are actually getting some really good racing. Great passes, some slide jobs, a whole bit, man. So, all right. So we got stage 1 winner going to Steven Johnson. Great running thus far, folks. Now that we got back up, well, we got green, and we got styled out here. All right, so we're gonna lap this thing around just for a moment here, folks. Oh no, we are going into pits right now. Okay, pit lanes here. Boys bringing them in. Now, this is what we're talking about here. Okay, so when it comes to the strategies, you got Johnson bringing them in. Shane in that second position. John Dragus in that third position. Carl Lindstrom in the fourth. Fifth position. Stephen and Esham in the 5 car. So mirroring his efforts to see who's going to get what here. We see any 2-tire strategies. We're going to go all 4s. 4 tires. We're looking 4 tires for the leader and all the way back. So everyone's going to go ahead 4-tire. Uh-oh, we got a possible stall by the 74. Oh, no, he just came in late. That's right. Okay. Race off pit road. That is going to belong to Johnson and then Abby. Got second position here. All right. Okay, shaping them up and sending them out one more time. We're getting into stage number 2. 30 laps into this joker, folks. And we got next stage at lap 70. So again, this should be no problems when it comes to the fuel runs. Tires should hold. All kinds, we hoping. But yeah, pretty excited with what you got going on. Everyone's starting to calm down just a wee bit here. And let's see if we can bring up our stage 1 winner, Stephen Johnson. Johnson, you got a copy?
How's it going?
Oh man, well, you're on fire out there, but you do have some competition. Hot on your tracks at 84. Has he got a little something for you or what?
Yeah, Shane is not saving tires, that's for sure. He was definitely taking advantage of opportunities when he got them, which is, of course, what I would do at the same time. So, but so far, just kind of good run. Him, myself, DeRudris, we all got a little thing going on up in the front. So we're just trying to keep the car in one piece, and realize it's a long race, and we had a couple of really quick cautions. I don't know what for, but thankfully we were able to finish that stage. So hopefully we can run this one green and get ourselves a lot of green flag racing here to the end.
No, absolutely. Now you did get past there for that lead just for a moment, and break that down to us when it comes to getting in that air of the car in front of you. How did that upset your car? Did that do anything different?
I didn't stay behind him long enough to really know.
Okay.
I cracked the rear loose out of 2, and Shane got a good run and took it. And then I think he went to throw a block to the high side, so I just went to the low side, and I was actually able to clear him. So don't really know how the car runs in traffic too much, but I guess that's a good problem to have. So
yeah, absolutely, buddy. Well, it looks like you're on the right track and heading forward here. Getting that first stage win, another one in the books for you there, bud.
Appreciate it. We're coming 1 to green, so I'll hopefully talk to you soon.
All right, buddy. Good luck out there.
Thanks, thank you.
We got Team Johnson right here, buddy, as our stage 1 winner, and helps us out with some race reporting as well. So let's see what he has to offer us for stage 2. If he's going to be able to continue to stay out in that clean air, or is Abby going to try to get a little something from him? So the 84 looked like he's taking chances and risks and whatnot, and I'm pretty sure that's because he wants that clean air. Clean air is important here, and these passes are extremely difficult. It's easier to keep them behind you than it is trying to get in front of them at times. So that's what he's looking for, trying to effort now. We have lights off on the pace car. We are on the back stretch going into 3 and 4, and we are about ready to drop the hammer one more time in tonight's race here, folks. We got race number 12 underway at Kansas. This is Chris Paul Hamus, and I'm your broadcaster for tonight for Front Row Esports Cup Series. And we got this thing going on by Blaze Pizza and Marriott Hotel. Here we go, folks. Let's drop it to Barney. Come on, Barney. You got the best view to house. Here we go.
Green, green, green.
And we're green. All kinds green. Super green. Johnson off to an extremely good start there, but toward the back of the pack, just the back a little bit further is Carl Lindstrom in that 83. He's under Tango and attack by that 86. At 86, Nicholas Casey, he's trying to make up some positions right off the start, which is what you're trying to do. You want to take advantage when you can. Yeah, 7th, 8th position right here, side by each. We got got the 99 of Michael Wood trying to take full advantage of those two races side by side, but he's got the 74 of Mike right there on his 6, which is going to loosen him up right there. Ooh, does. He gets a little loose, Mike does, as he goes to a little bit low. 74 goes high. We got side by side action happening, and huge battle for all in the top 10. And side by side, a little bit further back, as you're seeing these guys really dicing it up for one chance turns. Yeah, going back forward again here, the 83 and the 86. They're still side by side. How long is the 86 going to hold that bottom? And here comes Mike making that charge forward after he had some issues prior to, and he was in that top 5 and dropped pretty quick, so he's going to try to march his way back forward again. Although we're looking at tire strategies, these guys their tires should outlast their fuel, no problem whatsoever. So it's going to be about maintaining that fast race pace is what we're looking for. We got somebody possibly dropping back. We do. The 5 car of Esham. Esham having himself some serious issues right now in off pace. So he's going to go ahead and gather it back up and a little fight another day. Still leading the way with Shane Abbey right there on the 6. We got John kind of trailing behind. We got Lewis pacing as well. And then we got Carl and Mike. There we go, duking it out. Now here comes Mike, man. He got himself, he must have had himself just a little issues rubbing that wall or something the wrong way, because he's fast. He's real fast here. He's getting himself a great run, gonna dive bomb, slingshot this guy on the inside. Brings it out, keeps it off the wall. Here's the run again. Right now, we got Mike. Back to the top 5. Okay, outside Michael Wood, holding strong here in that, trying to hold that 10th position, or get into that 10th position. We find him in 11th. Charles Griffin right there in the top 10. Tanner Marr making himself a decent run at the moment here as he's finding himself in the top 10 as well. Tracking. Casey and all these guys tracking evenly apart here at the moment. Now it's going to be all about that tire wear and pacing yourself, nailing those marks. Like Tom said earlier, you're going to have that laser focus, and it cannot stray at all, or you will find yourself into that wall and going backward. Right now we see moving forward here is a 74%. We're still on the hunt, and now we've got the sight set on that car will get upset as he gets into closer to the bumper of that guy. Let's see, I saw some names via flipping back here. I want to make sure I'm not missing any action. Nothing at the moment here. Everything seems to be squared with a 96 trying to get himself a run. But this all toward the back of the path. Casey's backing up. Oh, he's pitting, so something happened here. We got car on in pit road, the 86, and Nicholas Casey running that top 10 and bringing her in for unscheduled stop. No possible contact there, more than what he was able to drive with. So he can go down laps back at the end of stage 2. Lap 45 right now, folks. In case you're tuning in a little late, it's Next Gen Broadcast, bringing it to you. We got from our esports race number 12 for that quest for the championship belt. We've got it all underway here in Kansas. All brought to you by Blaze Pizza and Marriott Hotel. And of course, all these boys getting her done out here on track right now. Really happy with the green flag run-ins we've had thus far. We're up to a little bit of a slow start there as we had some plagued by some cautions in the beginning, but everything has mellowed out ever since. We've been super green ever since then. So good maneuvering right now. 96 JR Stromer in the 15th position, getting past Cale Butler. Cale Butler falling back to the 16th position. So a little bit of passing. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we got a new leader here. Oh, well, I thought so. Sorry. Nope, just kidding. Just kidding. Nope, still Johnson up here in front. I saw him bounce real quick and I thought there was something happening. So, I mean, basically what I'm trying to pay attention for initially in my grid and my job over here is for any of these names to start dropping. That means that they hit the wall or whatnot. So we're just trying to get ourselves in the action, as much of the action as we possibly can. We see Scotty Stevens in the O2 possibly in the wall. Like, big time. Dragging it, yeah, he was definitely in the wall here. You see him floating and slowed up, and now he's got himself all kinds of problems. Outside, 96, don't bite. Yeah, you see that car putting down the stuff right there. Oh, damn, that's not going to handle that. Jack is critical on now. Arrow. Up in that second position, and Gabby's closing in just a little bit now on our race leader. Johnson coming back just a wee bit. But here we go. 5-2 now. Just a little bit more each lap. Will you have enough to run him down at the end, get that stage win, get those crucial points that we're looking for in tonight's race? We're about 20 laps away from here, folks. The end of stage is at lap 70. We put us in the stage in our final long run, if you will. Trying to march forward, trying to get back into that top 5. Get ready to battle. Whoa! Into the wall! Just a dragger all the way around. Yeah, you're not going to So that's what happens as these tires start to wear and drive that engine. Go right up into that wall. We gotta worry about your arc as well throughout through the center, because if you're exit out, well, either you can snap loose or snap into the wall. So again, it's just it's that fine line between love and hate on the outside here that you really got to play with. Tom, and looks like he is in some serious trouble right there. His Chevy, a little mangled up there. Oh, bummer. Looks like okay, so car past Marley out already. Okay, bummer. Didn't really get a chance to even see him tonight. All right, Phil has separated apart here, folks. Looks like it's easy sailing for these cars at the moment. Marching on down and back to the 7th position, 8th. 8th position for Tanner Barr. Tanner on the bottom here. We got Charles Griffin and Devil 0-2. Trying to hunt him down right now. Now he's kind of, sideways. Float him up. The 4 of Tanner Marr now backing up. The 5 of Charles Steven. Now he's trying to move forward. 4 is trying to jump in the back in the little draft with him to get himself back up to speed. Meanwhile, we got the 4-1-1. Now, this has turned out to be one heck of a battle for the top 10. Woo! Underneath them, Michael Wood trying to get into some slide job thing, shot in there. He's trying to make him under position into that top 10 as well. We got the 4-1-1 of Chad Stern, 11th position, 12th position is Michael Wood. There goes mine. Buster getting his slide jabber on. He does get past 4. He gets the ladder back up in the line here. Get things spooled up. All right, and the battle continues as the O2, double O2. Charles Griffin trying to get past that 5, and vice versa. 5 underneath. 5's gonna get it. Escher in the 8th position, trying to move forward a little bit. Great battle happening right here. That's slowing them up, and then that's what happened right here. Woo! Side by each. Here we go. Mike right there on the bumper. 4-1-1. So 4 drifted, slowed him up, then comes back again. Gets back around. We got Yo-Yo trying to style a dance happening in his top 10 or top 12 positions. Woo! Outside now. The 99 goes 4-1-1, trying to the dive to the bottom, trying to make it stick. Tanner trying to run away from it, get away from these guys. But he's got the one to contend with, as you see, the 5 and the 0-2, double 0-2 of Charles Griffin. Griffin right there, he's trying to really work that outside line, getting that run back up again, try to get on a bumper of that 5 car. Again, this is all the battle for the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th positions. Kind of simmering off now as they got themselves one heap of a battle going on there for a minute. All right, moving forward in our 3rd position here. I've got John. John looks like Mike may be running him down, and Mike has been running through the field is what's happening here. He's got himself a good little hot rod out here, and I think he's gonna try to bust a little something else on us here. See the leaders just right up there. They're coming into, looks like possibly lap traffic. So let's go ahead and jump over to our race leader here, as I believe he is coming up to our lap traffic. See, it's going to go. Ooh, yeah, he is. Does. Traffic, what's that going to do for our P2 here, who was hot on his tracks? Gets him a little bit closer, it looks like. But close is one thing. Kind of getting around him is the 63 laps in tonight's race here, folks. Next Gen Broadcast. Bringing it to you. We got from ROW Esports race number 12. We got this thing at Kansas right now. We're 63 laps into this, and we've got stage break coming here at lap 70. And then we have our final run from there on out. Continues to go the way it's going. We had a little bit of a troubled start in the beginning, but everything has been easy ever since. Drivers are calmed down, at least for the most part, and trying to get their battles on. John in the 74, closing in a little bit more on that 3rd position of John. Mike is in that 4th position. We got mean battles happening, possibly. got 96 into the wall. And Mike, something happened here. Nope. Okay. I'll make sure. Okay, these guys are all lined up right here. This is going to be for your 5th, 6th, and 7th positions. Chummy, man, look at you go, buddy. Not 06. Mark Miller getting it done in the 6th position. Carl Lindstrom in the 7th with the car just falling off just a wee bit. Here comes Chummy making a move on the bottom. Or looking for it at least. He's getting his run, and I do believe that he may have him. If he continues in the next one, will he have him in time? That's going to be the question. Trying to get that on the bottom, still gets his launch off. Gets closer to him. He's setting up. And so it seems like Chad Stern, as he's trying to move on up a little bit, back in the top 10, 9 position. Michael Wood and Tanner Marr falling off pace just a little bit. Let's see if they can gather her back up into stage 3. Cal Butler the same, Noah Holmberg, Scotty Stevens still battling as well. Back toward that 17th position, Joshua Germain and Thomas Freitas. They're all so this is a good battle right here. You got the 17th, 18th, and 16th, 17th, 18th positions here. Sorry about that. Lap down. Trying to get back up on the lead lap. As the first car lap down. Don't quote me on that one, but it could be the first car lap down, so we may get on the lap, which will give him the ability to get a little more fight down at the end here as we are coming into 2 laps left in stage 2. Great run by Mike, good run by Lewis. He's trying to hold it down. Here comes Chummy on the bottom. Still working that bottom lane, trying to get him to underneath that 174. He's not much to be thrown again for the stage ending, so we right there. I'll just go for it. That last run of the race as we are now in to the final lap of stage 2 here. Johnson right there. As our, here he comes. Really get 2 stages in a row. Could he possibly sweep this whole thing? I believe so, because he looks pretty strong out there in front. 84 just can't quite get it for him. Boom. Yeah, we got Johnson going to go ahead and lead that thing one more time, as we're going to have him as a stage 2 winner.
The yellow flag is out.
So it's always a little delayed there due to the fact that we got to make sure all the cars cross the line before we throw that flag, of course. Make sure we keep everything spot on in positioning. But we do have Big Johnson as our stage 1 winner. So, or stage 2 winner, sorry. Stage 2 winner. So he got both 1 and 2 in the books right now. And man, I don't know, it seems like it's some hot stuff out there, but you know, I've seen this guy really dominating here. Let's go ahead and see if I can get a hold of Tom here. And see if we got Tom on board. Tom, you got a copy?
I got a copy, brother.
Okay, so your car ain't looking, you know, too happy at the moment here, bud.
Nope.
What do you think?
We're gonna get the spare car out of the hauler now.
All right.
And get back out there. That's the plan.
So, well, I mean, we got laps down, right? So you want to be able to make it?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm 1 lap down. We'll be okay.
Okay.
You know, not a big deal. We'll get the spare car out, and we'll get back out.
All right, brother. All right. Well, the action has been hot as here we come into pit lane right now, bud. Okay, folks, here we go. The battle is going. The battle on pit road is on. We'll haul it back at Tom here as soon as we get this get squared away here. We got our leaders coming in. Steven, Shane, John, and Mike. Everyone parking these things. Let's see if we're going to go with all fours here. Yep, all fours for the looks like for the field. So everyone's staying on the same strategies here. We might not see that 2-tire stop until later on, in this last stage here. So we got the winner of the race-off pit road. That's going to be Big Johnson. Shane Abbey going to give us an F2. It's going to be John. All right. Let's go ahead and holler at our stage winner here. Give me one moment as I bring him up.
He is up, Chris.
I'm already
there.
there.
No, not quite yet, but there he is. Hey, bud. So, Big Johnson back after it again here. Stage 2 winner. Stage 1, Stage 2. What's your chances of you sweeping this thing tonight here, bud?
Well, I led the first 100 laps at Darlington, and then I fenced it. So remember when I told you any of the top 5 could win the race, and then I proceeded to run the car into the fence and lose the race?
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say anything at this point. But like I said, Shane's really fast. I think he's the main competition. It's really gonna, now you got to think about going into stage 3. You have your lap that you need to stop in order to make it to the end. The tire fall off is probably about a second or so. I wasn't really looking at lap times too much, but if he sits there, 0.3 of a second behind me, and then he undercuts me by a lap, he's gonna get the lead. So the question is, now it's going to be really just a game of chicken as to, let's say this entire thing runs green, which is fantastic because we got 17 cars lead lap. It looks like there's a lot of great racing in the mid-pack. If you pit early and you do the undercut and it stays green, you win the race. If you pit early and the caution comes out, you're a lap down. So it's a high risk but potentially high reward for the number 84 to make some decisions, but I got to do the same thing. Do I have to run a defensive strategy to counter him? And it's just, we'll see how it goes.
Well, yeah, but like you just said there, you mentioned it earlier, it's going to be about that one stop. If this thing goes green and you get that green flag stop, I mean, that can make all the difference, and it can completely ruin the race. I know I've been there before, but I completely hear you. All right, so how are we looking here? Are we getting ready to rock and roll? Yeah.
We are 1 to green.
1 to green here, folks. All right, that was Big Johnson right there. That's your stage 1 and 2 winner. So can he do this sweeper shutout Vermin thingamajig? We're about ready to find out as we are coming into the final pace lap of our stage 2 here, going to stage 3, and we're going to drop the hammer one more time. We got Tom Freitas here. Up on deck still. Tom, I mean, it's been looking really clean out there. Do we expect the same for the rest of the race?
Yeah, I think so. I think, everybody's got a good feel for the car. Cars are definitely loose right now. A lot of drivers kind of complaining. Some drivers are enjoying it. It's, it all comes down to throttle control and keeping that thing pointed in the right direction. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. All right. Well, good luck to you, buddy.
Thank you, brother.
We're all gonna need it.
10-4.
All right, folks, here we go. So we are getting ready to drop the hammer one more time. For the last time, maybe. Here we go, folks. Stage 3. Up and at 'em, and we going to be
Green.
all kinds of green. Woo! One already off to an impressive start, and good jump right there, which is what he was looking for. He wants that gap. He wants it right off the bat. And looks like the 59 wants that second position. The only way he knows to get that done, at least right now, is beginning of this last run here. Because we are going to have the last chance they're going to have is going to be in that pit strategy if this thing stays green. It's been green thus far, but we still are looking at the battle for second position right now. That's Shane Abbey in that preferred on the outside, but 59 of John has been really making some good ground up on that bottom. You see him slowing up just a little bit there. He's going to be able to pave up to the higher side here, get behind that 84, and get up and move. But at the same time, here comes Mike. Mike has been running up in that top 5 super fast here tonight. And it looks like he just has some contact with the wall a little bit earlier in tonight's race. And he fell back. Now he's going to march back over again. Same thing with that 5-car, Steve. Awesome. You're done at this moment in that top 5. Lewis Lockshine and Carl Lindstrom have, I think, been battling each other throughout the evening, along with Michael Wood.
The yellow flag is out.
We got a yellow flag out, folks. Okay, so it's nothing they can do anything with when it comes to their fuel strategies and whatnot. But we do have a yellow flag out. Let's try to figure out what happened here. As looks like it's going to be a Ronnie Morrison and a Scotty Stevens in this matter. So here we go. Right now, Car mad loose, hooks up, boom! Ah! So I believe that was the Scotty Stevens. I believe. Let's back that one up. Ouch! That hurt, dude. Yeah. Okay. Oops, my bad. Okay, here we go. Stevens here. Oh, he just got the end of it. So it was the 06 and Chami loses it, takes out the 96, or I'm sorry, the 69 and the 02 of Scotty Stevens. Ouch! Man, that was a roughins right there, folks. Okay, under caution right there. Got a car lose it. Takes out a couple cars in the process, so bummer. Alright, so we're under caution. Nothing that we're going to be able to do anything with here on this matter. So no tires, I don't think. I think it's going to be a quicken. So let's take ourselves a quick break. We'll be back here in just a moment.
Fear is a tool. But when that light hits the sky, it's not just a call. It's a warning. I've been trying to reach you. Where's the gun? This is a powder keg, and Rither's the match.
I can take care of myself.
If this continues, it won't be long before you've nothing left. I don't care what happens to me.
It's only gonna get worse for you.
Whoa, take it easy, sweetheart. Hear everything they say, ain't you?
Maybe we're not so different. Who are you under there?
I'm vengeance. What's black and blue and dead all over? You. Dear God.
I got you! I got you!
All right, welcome back, folks. This is Next Gen Broadcasting. You got Chris Paul Hamas here. We got Front Row Esports getting her done tonight with the race number 12 at Kansas tonight, folks. So we are up in this thing right now in stage 3. We got our quick caution. Car broke loose, Chummy Miller, and collected Ronnie Morrison and Scotty Stevens. As it looks like we are getting ready to go under green. Here we go, folks. One more time. Let's go ahead and
green flag,
green flag. Okay, good start by the 1 and the 84, 59 following in suit with Mike right there, the 74 as well. You got the good top 5 kind of sorting themselves out right now. You got these are the fast cats of it. Woo, woo, woo. 84 or 74, I'm sorry, of Mike. Stepping a little bit there as he got a little wiggles. And he backed up just a little bit there, but hopefully he can recover, and he's right there on him. But the 124 of Lewis Lockshot, it looks like he's digging as well. But we got a good side-by-side battle with the double 0-2 with the 4-1-1 for that 7th and 8th positions. Good battle right now. Oh, 124 off the pace, slow and low on the bottom. He's out, just trying to catch on to it. He's still trying to save it. Backing up like no one business right now. The 124, he got mad loose right there, and he was able to regain it, keep it pointed the right direction, and he's gonna live on. Because that was almost terrible. Possible a little bit of contact too as he was walking in and holding this thing up, but got the 4-1-1 of Chad Stearns on the outside. Got himself good momentum. The 0-2 trying to fight on the bottom there, trying to get that thing to work. Get that thing to turn, plant that power on exit. But to no avail. It's just the outside line is going to have those ponies screwed up at the end. Here's another battle right here, 96 JR. Coming underneath here. Nice side draft on the 99. Doesn't clear him. Gets a little loose and wiggles. Oh, same thing with the 4-1-1 as Chad Stearns is backing up. Chad got himself loose right there, and looks like he got some contact and damage for Bubba. Could that have been with some help? Possibly.
Maybe I just stopped in to say hey.
Hey, Ronnie, what's up, my man?
My night's done, so
okay.
I figured I'd come up here and say hey.
Yeah, we seen you get collected there by the 06. Looked like he got a little loosey loose, man. He came up there and just lights out to you, brother.
Yeah. Just one of those nights. What's going on there?
What we got? No, backing up in the 4 of Tanner and the 99. Those guys are back at it again. So good. Well, you got yourself a little part-time job. As you're gonna join me up in the booth for the rest of this, bud.
Not a problem.
All right,
that's what I figured.
Okay, let's.
Got caught up with the first one, and same thing. Just somebody else got loose underneath me, slammed me into the wall. Used my fast repair, and then Mark. Unfortunately, same thing happened with him, and it happens. So my night was done. 40 minutes of repair. This thing will be over before I can get back out. So.
Oh yeah, especially the race pace is running right now. These boys are just getting faster right now. We see the 4 underneath of the 99. Those guys are going side by side, but the 4 found the grip on the bottom right there. Got it to launch out. Got a good turn on that thing. He's going to move himself in that 9th position, trying to hold himself firm into that top 10. As we've seen, just staying in the top 10 has been extremely difficult in tonight's race. These guys all putting down some really, really fast laps. And we're going to go a little bit forward here. Let's check out our... Wait a minute. What happened? Did I just miss something? I sure did. So a new leader, folks. And yeah, that's my bad. But we have Shane Abbey as our race leader here as he passed the rock out there, of Johnson. Let's see if we can bring it back up on our replay here, folks, on our race for the lead here.
Back on lap 85 coming out.
Now. Battles, but I think the one gets maybe a little loose.
The yellow flag is out.
Yellow's out right now, so here we go. We're in a replay right now. We're watching for the pass for the lead, and Shane's going to take over the command of tonight's race. as we are on the sixth caution fourth caution of tonight's race. Let's see, we have the other two cautions are from the stages. So fourth caution in tonight's race, not too terribly bad, and but let's try to figure out what happened here for this caution, as looked like Michael Wood found himself with some damage. Let's see what's happening here.
Trying to find it right down the center.
Here we go. Oh, contact by the 12 and the 99. Let's back that up just a little bit more, and let's get a little more in detail on this one, because it just could be a racing incident, or you see a lot of guys going for it right here in 99. We're going to back it up just a little bit more here. There we go. See that run on the bottom by the 99. Here we go.
Yeah, it looks like the 99 is just pushing up tight, coming out of the corner like normal. And the 12's holding his line tight. And
oh, man, right there. Yeah, he does. The car just let go. Now, could that be a product of error? I mean, that's
oh, for sure.
I
noticed with mine when I was in traffic, my car was way tighter than it was by itself.
Okay,
so
we're gonna go and slow this thing down. Let's go to the right front, or I'm sorry, left front. Or no, I was right front. What am I doing? Okay, here we go. So those guys. Let's back this up just a little bit here. There we go. Okay, so it starts right here on the center. He comes down right here. Right here. Upsets his car. You know it does. And then boom! Right there. Oh. Could have been a little bit of arrow right there, and the car just wouldn't hold. And into the wall he goes. Gets her back up and going.
Looks like he had a fast repair, though. He's coming out with a brand new machine right now.
All right, smart man. We'll save it to the end. That way you're still there at the fight at the for that drop of the checker. So good for him. So he's going to be okay. We back out there with his spare car in the hauler, and we're going to be up and going again. But so Shane Abbey is our race leader here, and Mr. Abbey finally gets by that man, Steve Johnson here. Big Johnson has just been, a dominating force in tonight's race. Well, in this entire season, in the entire 2022 season, this guy has been up there just killing it. And now he's doing it.
Honestly, he seems like it don't matter which one he's in. This one, Xfinity or truck cars, he's up there leading and dominating.
Yep, that man can drive, and that's what it is, though. And that just shows it right there, bud.
Oh yeah.
And the difference, when you can get into any car and drive it, that just means you got it down. You got it down. Now let's see if the 84 Shane Abbey has enough to keep that one at bay. Now this is going to be the first time for Shane that he's going to actually have that race command, that clean air. He's going to be able to get this jump now. He's hoping and get ahead and do the exact same thing that the one was doing to him, which was just keeping him right there at bay. He couldn't get around him. And these guys are both equally fast. So I'm thinking that, if the 84 plays his cards right, he's going to be able to hold this one off. Again, what we do have to worry about the patience and the intensity of tonight's race, as this thing is winding down here. For these last few laps, these guys are going to be fighting and going for every last position. So will we see the last caution? Not sure. But, you know what? It's been a pretty good, fun race thus far with minimal caution. So I'm really appreciative. Lights are off on the pace car. We're just past start finish line. We got Ronnie Morrison up in the booth with me tonight, and he's going to help finish off the race here with us. We're going to take a quick break here, folks, here from our sponsors, and be back here in just a moment.
Okay, we're going to keep this quick.
Because at Blaze Pizza,
artisanal quality at crazy fast speed is what we're all about.
Fresh dough made from scratch daily.
Walk the line and choose any toppings you'd like.
It's all one price.
Then it's just 180 seconds in our blazing hot oven
For fast fire perfection.
That's Blaze Pizza. Sound good?
Then come check us out and build your own pizza at Blaze Pizza.
Green.
Welcome back, and here we go, dropping the green. Save Street. We
To
are
answer
going.
your question,
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen our last caution.
Oh, no, that's a firm there, bud. We got Ronnie Morrison up in the booth, and Chris Hamas, and here we go again one more time with Front Row Esports dropping some hammers down.
Wrecking.
And we got some wreckings already happening here as
He saved it though. Lone car off by himself. He saved it. We're good.
All right.
We're still green. Could not tell who that was, but I'll go look.
Well, we got a heap of battle going on for that fifth position right now. We've got 74 keeping the, it looks like the 002. Oh, 002's sideways. Saves it. Kind
Sideways
of. Still
again.
saving it. Still saving it. Still saving it. Still saving it. Oh, he got it. All right.
That's
Okay.
almost the classic wrecking all the way down the backstretch
It
there.
was, dude. He was wrecking down the backstretch, man. That was crazy. But good save for him, though. I mean, it took him a while to bring that thing back, but he got it. He got it. Here comes Tom now. So
I believe
Tom,
that was the 96 that was wrecking earlier. He's back here all by himself now, JR.
Okay. All right. So we got Tom right now.
Uh-oh.
We got the 97 in the wall.
Yep, Mark got into another guy there, it looked like.
Johnny running into a
Good
few little
Johnny.
issues here.
Yeah, I think he thought I was trying to fuss at him earlier. And I was like, oh man, you got me, Mark. But he started laying into me there. I was like, man, I wasn't trying to be mean to you, Mark.
Right.
He's a good guy. He's a good racer. I know he didn't do that on purpose. I know that.
The pressure's on out here, bud. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
It's no messing around. I mean, these guys, everyone here takes this stuff extremely serious. They put out so much practice into the week. So, you know, even if you're the one wrecking, causing the incidents, you do not want to be that guy, you know?
Yeah, and I'm the same way. He was probably more frustrated that he took me out than he was frustrated at me saying something. He was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he was more
absolutely.
frustrated at himself.
That's what I was referring to, most definitely. But
Yeah.
we got a great battle right now with 411 Chad Stearns and the 32 of Tom Freitas right there. Tom got himself his car out to holler and find himself in that top 10, battling with the 411 of Chad Stearns, coming back up on the bumper of him, but Chad gets that position and going to excel forward. You see everyone spread out pretty good throughout the field, and the big turn of events in tonight's race is Mr. Shane Abbey, and that 84 in P1 took that thing over from Steve Johnson. I think Steve possibly had some contact to wall or something like that, but he rode and slowed up before we seen the pass on the outside by the 84 of Shane Abbey. So Shane getting her done right now, but Steve Johnson still trying to get up into up into that hunt. I mean, did you see the time on track right now, or the time off the leader? He's at 0.27. That's about where Abbey was running from him. Was in that 3 and that 4 and 5 area, but he really couldn't, break that bubble to get in there and really put some pressure on him. And I'm kind of wondering if Johnson's going to have that same issue, and this due to the aero package of this car and about how this setup is, it's unsettling when it comes to making turns to the center, and when you're in some dirty air,
one of the biggest problems with that also is you can't save tires when you're trying to 84 is up there in the clean air, so he's got the preferred line. So Steven can't lay off and try to save tires and try to come back and get him later on, or he's just going to lose him.
Right.
Because he's just going to walk off and just leave him doing that. He's got to push it as hard as he can to stay up there with him, or he's going to, he won't catch him.
and that's exactly what we're seeing here now. As Johnson falls off to 0.50, and again, this is about where Abbey was running. And I really want to believe, because these guys are extremely talented drivers, to both of them, and they're running the same exact setups. So, and I'm thinking that, that does have a lot to do with that arrow and being behind somebody in that 30 air, not allowing them to get the run they need.
100% agree.
Yeah, and right now we're seeing a little bit of a battle in that 10th, 11th position. We're starting to shape up a little bit here. We're looking at Chummy Miller in the 06, and then Tom is now got his scraps on the 99 of Michael Wood. You can see how he's going to make this pass on his teammate if he's going to continue to move forward here, as he's finding himself in that 10th position, trying to get to that 9th position and continue the stride forward.
One more cog in the wheel is, I believe they can make it on fuel from here, but do you think they're going to try? Because these tires wear pretty rough here.
Okay, well, actually, it's 55 laps. He said 50 to 55 laps. So we just came out of caution. I mean, that's going to be save.
I mean, we only have, 40 laps to go?
Well, we're 106 out of 145, so we're 39 laps remaining, 38 laps remaining. So, yeah, we came out of that caution. You're right. Actually, they should be well within the fuel window, so we won't see any kind of green flag stoppers, at least, when it comes to that matter. So now it's going to be about that laser focus that Tom referred to earlier, and nailing those marks, hitting those turns and exits, entries and exits, and making sure that you do not, come to circumstances with that wall on the outside here.
And who could be the smoothest and not put that excess wear on those tires?
Oh, absolutely.
Because that's the key, is these tires right now. Because during practice, I'm pitted. I came out. They had ran 5 laps. I came out with the group, and I was 2 seconds faster than them off of 5 laps.
Wow.
That's I mean, it was a big deal. Just 5 laps fresher tires. So if Steven potentially here can just lay back, save, he may be able to make a decent run here at the end and put some pressure, and maybe Abby make a mistake, or just wear his stuff out. I don't know.
I mean, that's what it's all about. It's about
that's what it's all about.
Yeah, the driver patience and who can master it up at the end. Right now, we got a really good fight happening between the 411, the 32, and the 99 of Michael Wood. Oh, and the 06. I'm sorry. So the 411 and Chad Stearns wasn't. Oh, actually, no. He broke out. He gone. He gone. I forgot. Sorry. He gone, and he up there in that 8th position. Dom's now in that 9th position. This battle has subsided just a wee bit, but I did see, again, the man on the move at the moment is going to be that 411 of Chad Stearns. Chad Stearns is doing himself a pretty fine job. He really found himself in that 11th, 12th position just a minute ago. Now he's moving himself all the way up into that 8th position and continuing to march forward. So we've also seen some other battling happening right in front of him. Here it comes, the Tanner Marr on the outside of the 83. Underneath them, 83 of Carl Lindstrom. Oh, and opens the door up for the 411 as well. Here comes Chad now, 2 for 1 sail on the bottom. Chad of the 411, massive run into 1 and 2, coming out of 2 just like a rocket right there on the Vandenberg. And he gets past him, 2 for 1 sail, sliding himself up into that 6th position. From 8 to 6 like that. Great move there, my man. Woo!
And he ain't done.
No, not at all. And these guys are coming too. They got Tom leading the charge back here with 99. Michael Wood and Chummy Miller. But these guys, this battle, this stuff ain't done yet. There's a lot of heat left in this kitchen. I just seen Tanner Marr tracking. You got Carl Lindstrom right there, the 83, he right there, and the 411 still moving forward, and that's the sights he's setting them off right now. And this is great news for him, side by side for the 4th and 5th positions. And these guys, we're not messing around here. The 74 Mike goes to the outside, gets him. The 5 drops the 5 back to that 5th position with Chad on the hunt, moving himself forward. Shane Abbey still our race leader, and he's got the Big Johnson there by about the same as when we left him, about 0.49 a sec right there on that one. And then John Dragus, he's been running solid 3rd spot the entire evening. So we're looking for him to possibly finish this thing up in that podium. As we got Mike still, charging hard on that 4th position, and the 5th place Stephen Esham in that number 5. So he's marrying his efforts at the moment with Chad Search, trying to get his march on forward. Good running out there. What do you see there, Ronnie?
I'm just watching this battle for 8th position here. Got Geffen going underneath. Looks like he's moving forward. He just pat 2 for 1, so.
I love them 2 for 1s, man. He gets it done easy.
Well, you know what? I just noticed he is in position 18th. So maybe he had to go in and, I don't know what happened to him. I thought he was on the lead lap with everybody.
No, he was. I mean, I think he got some contact or whatnot, but yeah. So he's still down and out, still fighting back. But these are your positions up toward the front here. This was the battle that was ensuing. We have, here we go, the 06 and 99 side by side. Here comes Charlie Miller on the bottom. 99 and Michael Wood on the outside. 99 getting himself a horsepower. Monica coming across that start finish line, going to 1. Steel side by side drag race into 1 and 2. The 06 going to rotate the bottom. Gonna hold on, nice rotate. Ooh, a little loose there, Stu step out, but he's just fine. Keeps power planted. Steel keeping it side door to door almost as 99 powers past him on the outside, going in 3 and 4. Gonna go ahead and take that position. Chummer going ahead and fall back just a wee bit here.
Looks like he just finally said, all right, let's fall in line here.
Yeah, that's enough. I'm gonna stop battling. Ooh, wait, back in. We got Chad Stearns now. So he's moving forward. Oh, that's it. It's the 002. He's a lap down car. So we're gonna make sure you can get past him. Okay.
He must have some better tires going on right now or something, the way he's moving through his field.
I mean, could it be a save of tires as well, or I mean, save that much to make that much of a
I don't think so. I mean, we're only what, 20 laps into this run, maybe something like that right now.
Something like that. Yeah, about 20 laps, I'm thinking.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's got something figured out with this car, and it's long run setup. Because that's what it's all about here too, figuring out that car, figuring out the line that it likes at what stage of the run that it's on. And that's what these guys are sorting out right now. So we're still seeing this battle continuing in the top 10. Here we go, it's the 99 and the 32. They're going to go door to door, possibly one more time, as the 99 is right on his bumper. Let's see what that air does. It got the 32 a little loose, and the 99 push. Here comes the 06.
Yeah.
That's a great example of that 2 for 1 cell. These two get together, one pushes, one gets loose, the other guy on the bottom just shoots it down on the bottom, and here we go. Shelby Miller, 2 for 1 cell right there, and it moves him up into that 9th position. Wow. What a great, I mean, you get to time these things. That's the way to get it done.
That was great timing for him.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen it all just unfold right there in front of us.
It looks like he's moved down a lane on the track too, and possibly he's catching better grip down there. Because if you notice, everybody else is running as high as they can, and he's running about the middle lane now, and he's driving off.
Yeah, we're looking at Chuck right now, bring him up on there. Yeah, he's definitely switched his line up a little bit. And let's see if he may have figured something out. His tires have to go up this there. And
the pits. It looks like he's taking the early pit. Number 74.
Mike is already? All right, so we got Mike in. So he's going to... Will we be able to make some?
I heard some chats that people talk about splitting this last run up and getting tires. So we'll see maybe what this will do for him.
Okay, well, our leaders are staying out. 24 laps left in tonight's race here, folks. Our leader is Shane Abbey in that 84, followed by Steve Johnson in that 2 car. Steve Johnson's got stage 1 and 2 win in the books for tonight. Now he's trying to go for the sweep, and Abbey got past him. In the end of stage 2, or no, beginning of stage 3, I'm sorry, and he's been able to check out from there. We got a good battle.
Well, I was going to stay back to Mark, or 06, Chummy. He's driving off and leaving 99 now.
Yeah, we're back.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Running that bottom line. I mean, he's just pulling on him. Good job. He found something that works down there on the bottom for him.
Yeah, like you said, it's not quite the bottom, it's the middle.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Forced pitting now. We got some people. Like I said, I heard some people talking about splitting this last run up and, you know, splitting it in half.
Or do you stay out? Oh, Johnson's in.
There we go.
P2's in. Okay, now, here we go. Let's see what's going to happen here on this two-tire stop or not.
I know the 74 or 47, he took 4 tires. So let's see what Johnson does.
Boys are hauling it out there, man. He's shaking the heck out the camera.
No, he's taking 4 tires.
Yeah, you got 4 tires, so that may be the call. We'll see. Again,
honestly, I don't think 2 tires is going to do it here. You need all 4 of them on this track.
All right, and our leader's in, folks. Here comes our leader. All right, Shane Abbey, our race leader. He's going to get himself 4 fresh fill goods here, possibly. Yeah, I don't see why not. He was our race leader. He should still be okay. Now, because that, he pit virtually with them. So here we go. Out of pits right now. Here comes our leader, Shane Abbey. Okay, now where is the Big Johnson?
Steven.
Whoa, and Johnson flies past him, gets that race lead right back. So after this whole thing sorts out, this should be Steve Johnson as our race leader, and Abbey was just getting up to speed. Oh man, so he did the call by pitting a little bit early, getting him out in front of Abbey. Now will that lap or two of tire wear cause anything at the end? Will he have enough tire at the end to not only run him down but pass him? All right, so we have pretty much everybody else cycling through, so we're going to see this thing continue on. We got Tom Freitas here. He's still out here in the 32. Same thing with John. Oh no, John's in. So one of our last cars in the lead lap, I believe, is going to be Tom, as he's running this thing out. Maybe he's hoping for a caution. Maybe he'll stick it out there and save fuel. Try to get it that way. Try to get it done, because that's all he has right now is race strategy. He was in that 10th position, so we got John in, and then Tom.
So we got Tom, Steven Isham, and JR still left to pit then.
Okay.
Well, there goes Steven. He's pitting. Looks like JR just pit, so it still just leaves Tom out there.
All right, so we'll see what Tom has, and I'm not sure what he's got.
I wonder if he's going to try to make it.
I don't know. I mean, if he has that card in his available, for his strategy, then why not, right?
Yeah. Let's see. I mean, Johnson's 18 seconds behind him. Now, let's see how much he ticks that off a lap here. And we got 15 laps to go.
Burning down here on that time. Look at Johnson right now. I mean, it's just dropping like some kind of fighter jet. Dropping to the deck.
That was like 3 seconds that one lap. So 3 seconds. I mean, yeah, he's got it. He'll blow past him before it's over with.
Yeah, but we'll about looking at the end of this. So I mean, because remember he was in like that 9th, 10th position. So will he gain positions out of it, and can really help him when it comes to that charge and points?
Oh, true. Now that's true. Yeah. He may end up with the podium out of this.
Yeah, possibly. Well, we got Shane right now. He's in some traffic at the 99.
What's going on with Chummy? He's saying something about he's blown up or something. He wrecked. Let's see what happened to him.
Yep. He is toast with the most, folks. Oh, that thing is just smoking.
So coming into oh yeah, he got loose coming into one, hit the apron, smacked the wall.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chummy, I wasn't up there to block the wall for you this time, buddy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a lot of smoke rolling off that thing.
Oh yeah, he's on pit road right now getting her fixed. Hopefully.
I don't know if there's any fixing that, buddy. That thing detonated.
Oh yeah, he don't have another fast repair either because he used it from that last one. I bet you.
Okay, so back to our race leader. 13 laps left remaining in tonight's race here, folks. You got us. Next Gen Broadcasting and Front Row Esports. We got race number 12 almost in the books here at Kansas. We got Ronnie Morrison up with me. I'm Chris Paul Hamus. And we're out here calling tonight's race, and it's been a good one. It started off pretty hectic in the very, very, very beginning. Then it went green, and we've had ourselves just a slew of different little cautions here and there. But a lot of strategies, some good green flag runs. And we have Tom Freitas right now and as our race leader with a pit strategy, or a do not pit strategy, and fuel. So he's going to try to bring this thing home. But you see the clock just the distance between or of Abby. Now, whoa, wait a minute. Abby gets past Johnson.
Oh
What
yeah.
the heck? Was this lap traffic in any consequence right here? We kind of missed out on that one. That was the 02 of Scotty Stevens. Could that have played any kind of factor into this pass right here? That is a good question. Let's see if we can kind of scroll through on Tattletale button and see if we can find it here. But yeah, that was a great demonstration of just sticking to it right there. We got still Shane Abbey now trying to get to Tom Freitas here. 5 seconds out in front, now in about 4 seconds. Got 11 laps, shouldn't be too much of an issue there on that one. So again,
no, Chris, it looks like Abby just overtook him. Looks like Abby seems to be the better driver here tonight.
So he had it.
Got him on the outside coming down the back stretch, and then finished it off on the front stretch here.
Wow, okay. I was just kind of looking on the Tattletale here to see if I can find that pass as we're looking at Shane Abbey right now as our race leader. And
it's
right
134. Yep, lap 134 coming down the back stretch. 133 coming down the back stretch.
Got the pass for the lead.
Potentially.
Not
yet.
Here we go. So yeah, he just came with all kinds of freight train nonsense, just hauling it down the back stretch. He did 3 and 4 and just got her on the outside right there. So utilizing some pick right here on this lap traffic, kind of made it a little easy on him. Woo!
So
he's gonna shoot the middle.
He's only 1.5 seconds behind the leader right now, Tom Freitas.
And that was the race, that was a pass for the lead right there, folks. Possible, though, the winning move of the race.
Oh, yeah. He's in the lead now.
All right, so we got Abby here in that 84, and he's leading Johnson by, just that much. A few car lengths. That's it. So it's going to take one mistake out of Abby for him to get that done. So here goes Tom in that 3rd position now. So he's going to fall off, and we'll see where he's going to end up at. This is a good call for him to stay out and get those points the way he was trying to shoot. Again, 7 laps left remaining in tonight's race. We've got Shane Abbey as your race leader at the moment here. Steve Johnson in that P2. We got John just passing Tom for that P3. Tom in that 4th position, and we got the 5 coming up on him. So he may end up where he left off here, around that 8th, 9th, 10th position, something like that. But we're gonna. Again, it's worth it. Worth the shot. Worth the strategy. Why not?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He gambled, and everybody else do what everybody else is not doing. Everybody else pitted. Why not?
Oh, absolutely. And right now, it's like you said. Here's our race leader. There's our gap from his bumper,
and it's growing. I've been watching it. It's not much. It's not much a lap, but he's gaining just ever so slightly every lap on him. He's just pulling away.
Wow.
back a little bit right there.
He's not. Whoa, little wiggle right there. He's driving the bejesus out of his car right now. But he just lost a lot of ground right there. Really having enough at the end to get Shane. But here's gonna be the cool thing though, man. Shane has been placing second for like the last 10,000 races in a row. So I mean, you know, for him to get this P1, it's just all I can say. It's about time. You know,
he's gonna be happy.
Oh, you know it. But I mean, let's not count our chickens yet for old Shane here, as we still have about 4 laps left remaining in tonight's race here, folks. But we are going to keep it on our leader to make sure he going to get us across that star checkered line here in that P1. Can Abby get her done? 3 laps left remaining in tonight's race here, folks. It's the next broadcast, and you got ROW ESPORTS at home. This is race 12, like I said, in the 2022 season, and these guys are really starting to shape up, get their stuff together here. We've seen a lot of great racing, good passing, strategy moves out there on track tonight. You know, some mishaps, mayhaps a little bit here in the beginning of this thing. Some State Farm action is what we'll call it at the beginning of this race. But, I mean, all in all, really green and clean. Yeah, I'm really stoked for everybody at the moment. So we've got 2 laps left remaining. Shane Abbey is the dude in charge right now. And, man, he is he's getting it done. 84.
Good respectful racing out there. Everybody I raced around with out there, if I was faster than them, they knew they didn't push the issue too hard. They would let me go, and I did the same. When somebody come up on me and I knew they were faster, I made sure to give them room and, just try to keep it a good, clean race.
And I think Tom's out of fuel.
Uh-oh.
As we hit the final lap of tonight's race here, folks. Shane Abbey, our race leader, will he be able to hold him off for this final lap in tonight's race? We're going to find out here in just a few seconds if he can get it done, get that P1! He's been running second so many races in a row. For this guy to get it done here tonight, I'll be really stoked. All right, here we go, folks. Checkered flag goes to Shane Abbey, and that 84 P2 going to go to that one car of Steven Johnson. The third position to go to the 59 of John Dragas. We got the 5th position right there to Steven Esham, the 74 Isham. Let's see. Yep, they're rounding down our list here. It's our unofficial results as they're crossing the line. Congratulations to our race winner, Shane Abbey.
And Mark come home, or Tom come home here. 1 lap down. Oh man, 10th place.
10th place.
About where he started.
Yeah, where he started. All right, folks, here we go. These guys are going to line it up for a little Kodak moment style of stuff here real quick and get ourselves a nice little view. Heck yeah, there's your tonight's winners tonight there, folks. The 84 Shane Abbey, the 1 of Steven Johnson, and the 59 of John Dragas. All right, it's burn 'em down time for our 84 Shane Abbey. Come on, brother! Light the fires and kick the tires, Big Daddy. It's burn 'em on time. Well, I hope he's gonna at least turn him up a little bit. You know, that's Shane Abbey.
He's out of gas.
What's that? Oh, he could be, huh? No. This guy's no, yeah. That was Tom's deal. That was Tom's deal. So Shane Abbey, here, folks, your race winner. About time is all I can say. Great job to Shane Abbey here, folks. All right, let's go ahead and bring up our race results. That way we're getting all the drivers over for the post-race show. Give us 1 moment.
Chris, I got 1st and 2nd here. I can't find 3rd.
All right, roger that, but I'm going to go over the... Oh, wait, now he's going to light him up. Hold on.
3rd is here now.
Yep. All right, Shane Abbey finally lighting him up right here for us. Woo! Little burn action right there. Yeah, that's our race winner right there, folks. great job and awesome run by Shane Abbey. All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and let's go and bring up our driver details one more time here. All right, back her up. And all right, Shane Abbey, P1. Finally, all right for the 84. Heck yeah. Steve Johnson in that one car, bringing that second position. Third goes to John Dragus in the 59. We got the 5 of Stephen Isham in that fourth position. Mike Anelio in the 74 in that fifth position. Lewis Lockshine 1, 2, 4 in that sixth place. Seventh place goes to Carl Lindstrom in the 83. The eighth position goes to Scotty Stevens in the 02. Ninth position goes to Josh German in the 97. We got the 32 of Tom Friedis bring us home in that top 10. Michael Wood in that 11th position, 99. Noel Holmberg in the 45 gets it done in the 12th position. 13th belongs to Kel Butler in the 64. We got 14th going to Judge Clover. In the 96, we got Charles Giffen in the 02. In the 50th position, Tommy Miller brings it in that 16th position in the 06. The 411 of Chad Stearns gets down in that 17th position. 18th position going to go to Tanner Marr. Michael Dow going to get us that 19th position in that 12 car. Ronnie Morris in the 69. Going to bring it home into the 20th. 21st, Nicholas Casey, 86. The 11th, Derek Wynn, the 22nd. Bad Fast Marley in the 2 car. 145 laps down. Must not have started these races. Those two guys did. So, all right, let's go ahead and bring us on over to our race winners here, folks. As there's our finalized order for tonight's finish. All right, folks, one more moment here, and let's go talk to some drivers. All right, here we go, folks. One and done, maybe. All right, folks, welcome to the post-race show. We got Shane Abbey, our race winner, here up on deck. Shane, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Nice, man. I mean, have you ever seen, first question, have you ever seen, a cat play the piano with chopsticks?
I have not.
Okay, you gotta watch that one.
Is that a thing on there?
I don't know, but I see the kitty cat going off on the piano right here, and I just wondered if he can get that done with chopsticks. That'd be awesome. But, yeah, dude, congratulations to you, my man. Are you kidding me? Finally, you got that P1, baby.
Through
Woo!
in another series.
Ah, man. Well, I mean, God, break it down to us, dude, because, I mean, you had yourself just the battle of all battles there, but go over those passes at the end, the pass of the, of the race, obviously, the move of the race here. Go over that.
Well, it was a tough race. Sorry, it's long. It was just me and Steven just battling out who could save more, who could save that right front just a little bit harder than the other. That last pit stop, that was the make or break deal. Once Steven pitted before me, I thought that was done and done. I was going to try my best to reel him in, and it just happened to fall in my hands.
Wow. No, it didn't, though. I mean, you were there the entire night, bud. You really were. I mean, you weren't nothing but.
It was just we were always right there behind each other.
And what an impressive run! Seriously, you finally got that victory you've been striving so hard for. You got all those P2s, and now you finally finding yourself up here in that winner's circle, bud. And much needed and deserved, of course.
Yes, sir. We finally, after we got those 2 truck wins, tried to get in the Cup Series or in the Xfinity Series, and then just been running second. Just couldn't get it done. And tonight was the night. We finally made it.
Yeah, you got it. And you did impressive work there at the end as well. I mean, Johnson had that stage 1, stage 2, and you showed who really had the control in stage 2.
He was a tough cookie.
Oh, I mean, yep, and he's been proving that all season long. But man, so have you. You've been impressive running out there.
I appreciate it.
Yes, absolutely, buddy.
Yeah, we had a great race. Luckily, that last pit stop, that was it.
Yeah, and so he pitted like 2 laps before you did?
It was just the lap before. Once I saw he was pitting, I came in the lap after.
And I didn't think that was going to make the biggest of all differences there, but I guess it really did. I even mentioned in the broadcast
it was
going to make enough difference.
It was just a big time difference between old tires and new ones.
Wow, that is fantastic. But so again, I mean, you did the bet of the under as opposed to the over on that, and on your tire strategy, and you brought it home P1. Congratulations, my man.
I appreciate it. Hopefully we can do it Sunday and do it again.
All right. Well, we're going to be looking for you out there, brother, like we always do. So keep up the great work, man. I'm totally stoked for you in tonight's win.
Appreciate it. Real quick, I want to thank you, Chris, for bringing on the show. And thank everyone for keeping in the league. Thank everyone watching at home. And, of course, the RLC team who's watching at home, too.
Nice. Great shout outs there from our race winner, Shane Abbey, in that 84 hot rod. And man, he had himself one impressive hot rod out there tonight. Let's go ahead and bring up our second place finisher here, Mr. Johnson.
Hey, yo.
Steven Johnson, here we are. So dude, you had yourself one fast program. We were talking with you during the stage wins and whatnot, and kind of break it down to us at the end.
Well, first, congrats to Shane. That was definitely, the race was going to come down to one of us as long as we didn't wreck each other, which fortunately did not happen. But he and I were pretty much in our own zip code for the rest of the race, so that was pretty fun. But he got around me somewhere in the beginning of stage 3. He had a caution, got around him. He basically had the lead. And I'm like, at this point, I was worried about him making the undercut. And I'm like, okay, now I'm in the position to make the undercut. So if it runs green, which it ended up doing. So I'm like, okay, so I'm just going to run it out for a little bit. And whenever it felt like a good time to stop, I went ahead and stopped and managed to actually get the undercut to work because I came out about a second in front of him. And then just lap traffic decided to run too wide in the racing line, which that's their right to do. It's not what I would have done, but and I ran a line that I've never run the entire race because they left the middle open. So I'm like, okay, I guess this is the line I got to take. Car got out of shape, and Shane was there, and that's the whole thing. Is he was able to stay within contact for the whole time and made it happen. And it was too big of a run to try to even bother throwing a block. And at that point, it was as that point is his race to lose. So it is what it is. While you run the races.
Man, well, I mean, it was, like I said, it was a very impressive run by the both of you guys. Out of those two camps, and I mean, the way that he was being very methodical and patient and waiting for that door to open, as opposed to forcing that door to open, which could have been detrimental to the both of your runs this evening. He waited and finally had that door open. Now, whether or not that door was to open, that's what that patience was all about. And you both demonstrated that out there tonight beautifully. So, man, congratulations to you on that P2 though, bud.
Thank you. I don't think he was waiting too much. If you saw what he was doing in stage 1, because he took every opportunity to go for the lead, that was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, the door's open. You got to go with it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, but man, you put on yourself again another impressive performance tonight. So, congratulations to you in that P2, bringing it here and getting it done and putting it in the booth again.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Heck yeah, bud. Congratulations to Steve Johnson for that P2. All right, let's go ahead and bring up our third place finisher, John. John, you got a copy? Man, dude, you were kicking some butt tonight, man. Look at you go. You're literally just maintaining that. I mean, you owned P3 tonight, I think, right?
I got P3 in stage 1 and P3 in stage 2, and you know what? Got P3 in stage 3.
Hey, at least you're consistent, baby.
Exactly, and I was really trying to mess up their strategy there on the last pit stop because I saw them go in and I was like, all right, I know I can run the bottom. I know if I just put up qual times, I'll be able to maybe attempt to catch them. And the lead went down from 10 seconds to 4 seconds, and then I stalled out there. So I tried my hardest, but yeah, P3 seemed to be, I don't know, just kind of like my spot tonight. Shout out to Shane and Steven for putting on a great show up there. But yeah, P3 seems to be my home for Kansas. I don't know why, but it works.
What a beautiful home it is. I mean, and of course the consistency throughout your entire run tonight, and the points that you gained. So I mean, you can't go. I mean, you could ask. The only thing you can ask for better would be the P-Dub, but the P1. But hey, dude, you had yourself an impressive race tonight. You kept it nice and clean, and looked like you're running yourself out. Just a good, nice little hot rod out there.
Absolutely, and it was definitely interesting learning that high line because I'm comfortable up there, but I had to figure out, okay, if I'm going to keep up with the top two guys, I'm going to have to figure out a way to experiment. And sometimes I got loose, sometimes I had to go down to the bottom and regain my composure and then go back up to the top line. But it was really all about saving tires and having the right strategy at the end. I figured it was going to go green once we got that basically second to last caution. I didn't think we were going to get many more, and it did go green. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try to pull it out just a little bit longer and then just go pedal to the metal for the last 10, 15 laps, see what I can do. And I was closing in. I was like, oh my gosh, I hope my car sticks. I hope it doesn't go around.
Right.
But no, it was a good race. Shout out to everybody there tonight on the track. It was definitely fun and entertaining. But yeah, it was a good race, good solid track.
Yeah, definitely. And you put on one heck of a performance out there, bud. So congratulations to you on that P3. And man, keep it up. Keep it up. You're doing really well, and you're placing up there that top 5, consistently. So yeah, I hope we're going to see more fast stuff come out of that camp for sure.
Absolutely. Let's hope next week it may be up 2 positions, and I may get the dub again, like I got a couple weeks ago. So yeah, it's a good night. And shout out to you, Chris, and shout out to everybody on the Front Row Esports team. Put on a great show, and shout out to my friend Michael. He didn't text me as much this time, Chris. So don't freak out this time.
All right.
He wasn't on the text that much, but shout out to him for watching. He got a couple cool pictures throughout the race. Shout out to my mom watching. Shout out to my girlfriend and her family watching tonight as well. It was definitely fun to put on a show for all of those guys.
Nice. And Michael, thank you, buddy, for letting them concentrate and focus out there and remain in that P3 tonight, bud. Really appreciate you on that one, okay? So, yeah, buddy, yeah. So, man, you good. Owning that P3 and bringing it home tonight. So, man, congratulations to you on your fantastic run that you got down to Kansas tonight, bud.
All right, appreciate it, Chris. Thank you.
Got it. My pleasure. See you next time.
See you.
All right. All right, let's see who else we got up in this thing. Hopefully we got Tom. Of course we got Tom. Tom! Hey, buddy.
Hi.
What a race,
dude.
Y'all had me worried in the beginning, okay? All right? A little scared there. Oh, that's a little scared.
It was a little rough in the beginnings, but you know what? Everybody got it sorted out and got their composure, figured out the car. And was able to get it done. And I gotta say, the car was, from what we tested in the setups we built Tuesday for tonight, the car was literally 180 degrees different.
Really?
It was the complete learning curve, getting into practice, and from practice to the race, car was totally different.
So what offset it? What made a difference tonight, Tom?
Still honestly trying to figure that out. Track was a little warmer, but the car all around was just a lot looser than we originally had it set up for, which, some drivers, don't mind, other drivers do. Personally, I like a looser race car, so I was having fun.
Sure.
But, it was just not, what we practiced, but hey, that's racing, track changes, and that's what's fun. You know what I mean? You gotta learn to drive it at that time. So.
That's exactly it, though. You gotta stay up on that program. Even though you can't make adjustments to the car, you can make adjustments to your line and your driving style out there, which is what'll make it and break it at the end.
Exactly, 100%.
Dom, where are we at next week?
We are at Charlotte next week, Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Coke 600. We are not doing 600 miles. We are doing 240 laps next week at Charlotte, which is still going to be quite a long race for these drivers.
Yeah.
Going to be a good endurance race. Hope everybody's equipment is up for the task.
Yeah.
And I look forward to be a really good show. One of my favorite tracks. I'm excited.
Yeah,
It'll be a fun race.
Yeah, we'll be starting out with some good preemptive festivities before the race kicks off, of course, and beyond for that one. So again, really stoked to see that Charlotte race coming up here next week. So, but we still have the Xfinity coming up on Sunday, of course. If these guys can can create a good show. Last week we had a across the board good runs for all 3 series, at Darlington. So, I'm hoping for the same tonight, this weekend.
Yep. Exactly. Let's hope Xfinity and Truck can do the same thing, and I'm excited. It's gonna be fun.
Absolutely, my man. All right, well, let's go ahead and let these folks get on out of here as we had ourselves one heck of a fun time at Kansas tonight here, folks. Thank you all for everything tonight here, but let's go ahead and switch this thing over and get us on out of here. But folks, so again, we got a few more things up our sleeves for the rest of this weekend, so make sure you're staying tuned to that one. But all right, go and get this one on out. All right, folks, so here's what we got going on here is the end of the race details, in case you missed them before. We'll do a quick little preview of our race finishers here. This is the official order. No reason to go over it again. All right, there we go, folks. So we're going to go ahead, jump this guy on out. Sweet. Shane Abbey, our race winner tonight, of course. Great job to him. Stoked on that one. But, woo, folks. All right. So, man, thank you, everyone, for stopping in and tuning in tonight. Really appreciate all the support out there, of course. Make sure, you step on and smash that and whatever that thing is that over there on the side. Yeah, that little whatever subscribe button. Yeah, that thing. All right. Yeah. Proud of it. But, yeah, we appreciate everybody for stopping in and tuning in tonight. And, man, we'll see you again soon. We're going to have a lot more fun through the weekend here at Kansas. So, man, I hope everyone's having themselves going to have themselves a great weekend, have yourself a fantastic week. And, man, we'll see you soon. So stay tuned.